that our leaders seem to think we have to indulge in warfare. But anyway, so this is a song I wrote. It's called "Children of Abraham," and I was singing at the Marlborough Jazz Festival a few years ago, and the organizer Nick Fogg asked some of the musicians participating to come along to the church on Sunday and to sing in a peace service for peace that was held in the church in Marlborough. So I thought this song would be appropriate, so I sang Children of Abraham. And then a little bit afterward, there was a trad jazz group, and they did an old song from the 60s, and I noticed that the chords to my song and the chords to the song they were playing were the same. So when I went into the studio to record it, I actually double-tracked it. I sang Children of Abraham, and then I double-tracked the old anti-war song over the top, and it was quite fun to do that. I originally wanted to get a choir, but it was too late, so I sang all the parts myself. I sort of split into my multiple personality. Anyway, so it was quite fun doing that, and I think it's important to sing this song and to get this message out. But I can't do the two parts myself when I'm on stage, when I'm live, when I'm, you know what I mean, when I'm here rather than in a studio with all the things. So what I've been doing is asking the audience to sing with me, and I know it's a little bit scary in the first half to come on like when you're coming on too strong on a first date, you know, you try to be a little bit subtle, but I'm not going to be too subtle. I'm going to say, please sing with me, and I'll sing the chorus. I'm sure you'll remember it. I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more. So do you think you can do that, Beth? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Okay, don't look at people next to you, they might get shy. I ain't gonna study war no more, I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, no more, I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more. Just a little bit louder. I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, no more. I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more. That's fantastic. So what's going to happen, I'm going to sing the song, and it's quite a long song, so by the time we get to your part, you might have forgotten, you know, what we rehearsed. But I'll remind you, and I'm going to sing something over the top, so just listen to the people next to you, and I'll sing mine, and you'll sing yours. It'll be like kind of like a round, and we'll all blend together in perfect harmony. Okay? Children of Abraham, let us respect and understand each other's prayers that we offer to our God, a God who smiles upon each and every one who dwells upon this earth that we call home. Mohammed, Moses, Christ, each made their sacrifice so that we might see our own divinity. How can we justify a war where children die from weapons that our leaders build and sell? Let the bells of freedom ring, let the winged angels sing a song of peace that will fall on every ear, that we might live to see people living in harmony and create a world that's safe and free from fear. My heart is heavy now, I wish that I knew how. Find the key that would open heaven's door. from those gates would spill a love that would flow and fill each and every heart and put an end to war. Let's get together now. We can show each other how to build a bridge, uniting all the world. We'll all sing songs of peace, and the music will release a light so bright it will blind the beasts of war. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more, no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Okay, keep going. I ain't together now. We'll show each other how. Build a bridge, uniting all the world. Oh, sing songs of love, and the music will release a light so bright it will blind the beasts of war. And again, I ain't together now. We're gonna show each other how. We're gonna build a bridge, uniting the world. Oh yes we will. We'll all sing songs of peace, and the music will release a light so bright it will blind the beasts of war. Last time, I ain't together now. It'll show each other how. We're gonna build a bridge, uniting all the world. We'll all sing songs of peace, and the music will release a light so bright it will blind the beasts of war. He's 5'2" and he's 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's all of 35 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, Buddhist and a Baptist and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill. He knows he always will kill. You for me, my friend, me for you. And he's fighting for Canada, he's fighting for France, he's fighting for the USA. And he's fighting for the Russians, he's fighting for Japan. And he thinks he'll put an end to war this way. And he's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds. He says it's for the peace of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die. But he never sees the writing on the wall. But without him, how can Hitler, how can them, no matter how? Without them, Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war. Without him, all this killing can't go on. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away, no more. They come from here and there, and you and me. Oh, brothers, can't you see? This is not the way we put an end to war. Buffy Sainte-Marie.